It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks under the lights on Sunday night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Jaden Reed to return this. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
A second down throw here for Love. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll be first down Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going run again with Jacobs. And this one does not go far. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Walker now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks pushing for points. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Love. This finds Dobbs. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw, here's Love. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
He's got it inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Smith to throw. Escapes, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Walker running to the right. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. And leading just 7-3 might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Thrown on first down, Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Love out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To the air with Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he gets him around 6 there. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Smith. He throws a bullet to the He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Smith. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming. Looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Packers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. The Packers take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Running with Walker again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And that one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.